is named Muralidhar Sahoo. He is on the bank bench throughout the session. So welcome you both.
Thank you, Chinu, for the warm welcome. Good morning, good evening, everyone. This is mainly like this sessions. The main objective is I would say like it's not a training sessions. This is more on awareness sessions, and so we'll know different process. So everybody here, they have like we have. So this session is mainly like what are the checklist we should be prepared so that get like face the interview and give our best, right? So this is something we can we'll just go over few slides. Let's go to the first slide. Okay. So any idea, like any guess, I just want how long it takes.
From let's say in a job fair, within hours you get your offer letter. With the opening, it may go on for months, though you would have cleared all your rounds.
Yeah, thank you to survey. So the main idea of like why I just asked these questions. There are like if we see some of the company, they even take 3 months, and as to survey I mentioned, like it can happen one day. But before of pre-work, any like I just wanted to highlight some of the life cycle of the hiring process. See, when you visit or apply for any job, first thing is your resume should be ready. Structure, your experience, everything should be ready. So we'll discuss more on the resume framework in the next slide. And then the job applications, like once your resume is ready, you then look for which will suit to your profile, like what kind of job you are interested, right? And then when you apply for multiple companies, then your resume will be screened and HR will shortlist your resume. Then they may or may not call you for the interview. Though, like we will discuss more on how, like, because there are a lot of automation or machine learning now available in industry to screen the resume and shortlist. So then we'll go over the interview process. What are the key things a interviewer ask, and he's interested because many people, like as an individual, you are completely unique, and the way somebody will ask the questions also will be unique. So we can't expect a single person like similar type of questions from everyone. But here what we're trying to see is how best we can prepare ourselves so that our answers will kind of we can give our best to the interviewer so that he can judge our skill or what we can do for the organizations. And the last process, like once you are through the interview process and you are the shortlisted candidate, then there is a background verification. They will check the company background. Even some company, they go and do the police verifications to check if you have any criminal background or anything, right? So there are a lot of background check happens. So if you see this process, like if some company, they have say new team they wanted to hire and their job description is ready, what kind of skills they want. So all those processes, it takes time. So that's what if we see it takes like minimum like you can say 30 days to 60 days. So that is why if you see like most of the company, they have their notice period as like say 1 month to 2 months, so that If it is a replacement offer, so that somebody can join and they can at least have some overlap with the outgoing employee, so that he can understand more responsibilities, right? So that is why, like, I just wanted to highlight these key areas which takes time, and then we'll just go over in detail. So first thing is, like, when you apply for a position in any of the organization, so the first thing is we need to understand what is the job description that you are applying for. So when you read the job description, so now there are a lot of application goes to that position. So if 200, 300 profile goes, they may interview for like maybe 20 candidate. They will interview for that one position and they will give an offer for one. So if we see that now, if the 200 profiles are there, how they will screen those profiles so that they can find the best suit profile. If you see HR people, they're not technology people. They're just like, they can only read the profile. They don't have any background of that job profile. The job profile comes, like, if you have a development background, you develop some of the software. The job description will come from the development team, or if it is a customer service team, they will also give different type of job descriptions. Have now, like, any guess, like, what percentage of the company they use this ATS tool, like application tracking system? Like, most of the company, they use application tracking system. So there are research. If we see, like, you can see that 98% of currently 98% of the company, they use ATS tracking system to screen your profile and identify like shortlist some of the resume that they will call for or do the screening round for the next level of interview, right? So even if your profile, you think, okay, it is a good fit, but whatever the things you have written in your resume, it may not be those keywords, right? It's, again, at the end, it's a machine and we have algorithm to read the profile. So these are the few things I just try to highlight. So when we up
Bhanja, before you will put this how ATS system works, can you brief about why some company need ATS, or I'll just brief about it?
Yeah, so the ATS is mainly like, yeah, you can just go ahead, then I will
okay, sure. Thanks, Bhanja. See, guys, companies get hundreds, if not thousands, but hundreds of applications for each job. Some recruiters receive up to, survey says, 250 resumes on average in response to one open position. Think about 250 profiles for one position. So of those 250 applicants, only, survey says, 4 to 6 will be contacted for an interview. That means only out of 250, if you'll see its percentage, maybe 1%, 1 to 2% resume goes to the hiring manager or HR. So it's pretty unfeasible to expect a hiring manager or HR to manually review each and every application, 250 applications or resumes. So including those that may not have the right experience for the job. So this is why companies use ATS, or applicant tracking system. So that is an automated software that electronically pass and process our resumes. So which will reduce the number of resumes hiring manager have to manually review. So knowing that companies use resume screening software, so we all need to ensure that our resume is properly parsed by the system. So for example, another part is shortlisted whether our resume is mapping to the job description or not. That is another part. But before that, our resume should pass by the application tracking system. Otherwise, it will come like star everywhere. If you're writing, even if your name, it will come as a star. So So some guidelines, which is as says, which Bhanja mentioned here, 98% of the large organization use application or applicant tracking system as part of their hiring process. So that is the main reason why companies use applicant tracking system, which is very, very important. Like for example, whether I'm directly uploading in the company website, or somebody of our alumni has referred me, even if somebody is referring me, they will go and upload in their job portal, company job portal. Even if they'll upload the job portal, still it will be parsed by the applicant tracking system. Then only it will match a job description, then it will go to the HR or hiring manager. That's why it's very, very critical. Our resume should be aligned with the applicant tracking system. So then Bhanja will explain how we have to comply to the applicant tracking system, so that our resume at least would reach to the hiring manager. As the survey says, 75% resumes in the job portal never have been seen by the hiring manager.
Right, Mulay.
Over to you, Bhanja.
Thank you, Mulay. So there are few things we have highlighted here. Like one is that ATS tracking system, and you see, if you are lucky and if you have a good referral, you can avoid this ATS and get the call directly. So that's what our group here, alumni group, will help each other to get at least the interview calls, right? But if you are interested for a company where we don't have any reference and you can apply there, so again, you need to learn the trick how the current algorithm works. So these are the few points I have highlighted here. If you see the search area, it will try to match the skills that is defined in the job description. So if you go in the job description, you will see that skills in a very detailed way they must have written. I will show some of the sample job description, and then we'll show. There are a lot of tools available of free. You can actually go and check your profile